I haven't seen a laptop that excites me this much in a long while. This is a foldable phone and this is a foldable laptop. Technically, a laptop already folds, but not like this one. This is a really cool and stylish. Plus, the world's first 17.3-inch OLED foldable laptop from ASUS. The ASUS Zenbook 17 runs Windows and the screen folds up nicely. There are 6 main modes that you can use this laptop in. The first is laptop mode with Bluetooth keyboard, which is where you have the keyboard that connects magnetically, by the way, to this lower part of the computer. And Windows smartly adjusts the display to fit a 12.5-inch size laptop and then gives you a 3x2 laptop display. If you feel like you don't want the Bluetooth keyboard, you can kick in the second mode, which is laptop mode with virtual keyboard. All you need to do is turn off the switch on your keyboard and you can just click on a text box to type with your virtual keyboard, which is also tactile. The third mode you can use the Zenbook 17 in is the extended mode. This basically gives you two 12.5-inch displays up and down while you have your keyboard following it. This can be useful if you want to maximize the screen real estate that you have and just do more with your laptop. The fourth mode is reader mode. This lets you have the 4x3 folded book look. Here you get to utilize the full 17.3-inch screen and you can read stuff easily. The fifth mode you have here also utilizes the 17.3-inch display, but now it's more like a full-on PC. You use the kickstand and lay the keyboard just in front of it. Here you've got a massive screen wide enough to work and enjoy media, and it's also a touchscreen, of course. The last mode is the tablet mode. If you simply want to use the full 17-inch screen as a tablet, you are free to do so. Let's talk about something we're familiar with, an A4 paper. Let's compare the size when it's folded. It looks like this. When it's unfolded, this is also how it looks. So this laptop is both compact and large at the same time. And this is where the concept of a foldable laptop shines. The display on here when it's unfolded is 17.3 inch, as I mentioned. It's a 2.5K resolution panel, 2560 by 1920, 4x3 touchscreen display, 60Hz refresh rate, and has an 87% screen to body ratio. I thought the display was sharp and displayed images well. It's an OLED panel, of course. I think it's dope that you have it here, plus it's a foldable. One of the many benefits of OLED, apart from the color, is that it's good for the eyes since it emits 70% less light than LCD. Looking at the front view, at the top here we've got the camera and an infrared camera. We've also got 2 microphones to the right side of it. When you fold the Zenbook 17, the right side of the laptop like this here has the power button, air vents, and a 2-color battery charge indicator to show when it's low or when it's charging. Headphone, handset, or microphone jack is also there, and a Thunderbolt 4 port. This Thunderbolt 4 port will let you connect to an external monitor, so you will easily get the best output. On the left side, we only get another set of air vents. At this top part here, we get speakers, Thunderbolt 4 ports, and the volume buttons. The opposite side just has another set of speakers. The speakers on here are stereo, of course, stereo quad speakers that have their sound certified by Harman Kardon. And it also supports Dolby Atmos. Here's what this laptop sounds like.
The ceiling for what counts as good tech content is now so high. And it's like, if I just sit and talk on camera, like without knowing what I'm going to say, it'll be rubbish.
Yeah, true. Behind this laptop is the kickstand, which will also make it stand so that you can use it in its full 17.3-inch glory. Once you stand the laptop like this, you can just put your keyboard and type with such a large screen real estate. The keyboard has the Bluetooth pairing at the top here, and it looks like you can pair it with another device as well due to the 2 Bluetooth buttons here. The switch here also can turn on and off the keyboard, and the USB port on the keyboard is only for charging and nothing else. The body of the Zenbook 17 is made of magnesium aluminum alloy, and it has this glow effect on the logo. The A here stands in for the ASUS name. It does feel sturdy, and I have to commend ASUS for that. The laptop here does feel kind of light without the keyboard, and when you add the keyboard, it does add a tiny bit of weight, but it's nothing that puts you off. And with the added sleeve, of course, it will fit snugly into your bag. The hinge design is also very interesting. ASUS has added a built-in leather kickstand to to protect this laptop and keep it standing, standing upright. ASUS says that the hinge and OLED panel have passed over 30,000 open and close cycles in tests. So basically, opening this and closing this is one cycle gone. Speaking of the keyboard earlier, I noticed that when you close this laptop, there is a gap. This gap closes off when the keyboard is added or inserted, and it just fits perfectly. That is good engineering. Also, you cannot place the keyboard in the wrong direction of the laptop. The magnets will just instantly reject the keyboard, so you don't block your cameras. The device comes in this large box, and the very first thing you get is the laptop and the case. Nothing else for now. I personally like the leather sleeve that is added here. It looks and feels premium, plus it holds your laptop well. This is a great addition from ASUS. And in some other places and some other devices, you'll have to buy your own sleeve separately. This one here is custom made with your laptop, so you don't have to go that far. Thumbs up for that. I like how ASUS displays the full government name of the laptop on the top here. ASUS Zenbook 17 Fold OLED. The first thing we get in the box is the laptop itself, which we'll put to the side for now. You get this envelope that has the wireless keyboard inside it. At first glance, it looks small. It looks and feels sturdy though. I like the soft touch leather of the keyboard on here where you place your hands to rest. It feels very satisfying to use, for a long period of time. We've got the 65-watt USB Type-C power adapter and connector. This also gives a USB-C to USB-A adapter, or dongle if you will. For added clarity and if needed, the AC power adapter is to be plugged into a 100 volt to 240 volt power source. We then get the paperwork, which basically says, hey, once you get your laptop, make sure you charge it 3 hours before you turn it on, before you use it. Also, charge your wireless keyboard. And if there's anything else you need to know that's in the manual, you can get most of the information in this video. Last but not least, we get the laptop, which we've pretty much covered. When it comes to the technicalities of this laptop, the CPU we've got here is the 12th gen Intel Core i7-1250U, and it clocks up to 4.7 GHz. The RAM here goes up to 16 GB of LPDDR5, and the storage on here is 1TB PCIe 4.0 NVMe SSD. It's got Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.2. The battery on here is a 75 watt-hour lithium polymer 1. The laptop sets you up with face unlock once it's opened. ASUS also asks not to increase the brightness on the display or set the maximum brightness too high too often, so that you can preserve the lifespan of your shiny new OLED panel. They also mention that you might feel the creases, but it won't interfere with the quality of your laptop's performance or usage. Another warning is that you shouldn't use styluses or sharp objects on the screen so that you don't damage your OLED panel. What do you think about this laptop after this video though? I think it's got a great display. I think it's stylish. I think it's something that I would love to use myself. I'd love to get a review unit to make a proper review for you guys. And massive thanks to ASUS for sending this one out here to us in the studio. Also, I'm throwing a question to you guys. What would you like to know about this laptop? If there's anything you think I missed, please leave a comment below and I'll be right there chatting with you guys. If you found this video useful, do hit that like button so YouTube recommends it to more people who need this information. And of course, hit the subscribe button with the bell icon beside it so you'll be the first to know when the review of this dope laptop drops.